Pandas. 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 Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. That's Crimson Demon. Good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you guys have rolled over. If you haven't rolled over already, what are you doing? Get with the program. Make sure you've rolled over if you haven't already. Interesting here. I feel like I gotta go long. I feel like I gotta go long here. I roll over and my head took the hit. Hey, roll over like a panda. Coming off our trend line here, we're gonna try. We're gonna try here, pandas. It doesn't make sense, but we're gonna try. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. We're gonna get the show started. We're gonna get the show on the road. Pandas! Let's get our bamboo today. Focus on the market cycle. Trade the market cycle that you see. Proceed with caution. Seriously, proceed with caution because it's gonna get crazy. Could get wild. Pandas. Yesterday's price action was just a pure uptrend. It's been a while since we've seen a day like this. We don't touch the 20 EMA until like 3:30. Until 3:30. How crazy is that? And then we take a small dip beneath it. Just how crazy is that, pandas? What a day. What a day. That's absolutely incredible. I love it. I believe if we had traded more yesterday, we would have made some good bamboo. I believe that. We were in a good position to make some good bamboo yesterday. But, you know, I could only stream for so long. It was one of those days you literally have a wide stop, just go long. You make money. We're pushing down here. I mean, the 2500 tick chart has a nice little second entry short here, looking like it wants to make a new low. But hard to say. Hard to say. Because we had a big down, big up, big down. Some consolidation. And it might either reverse here or break through. Hard to say. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Mike A, welcome. Good morning, good morning. If you're just joining, I'm Bye Money. We trade a Nascraq every single day. Live, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Glad that you guys have joined us. Panda Army over here. The Panda fam. I don't know. If it comes back up, I guess I'll go long here. If it comes back up. I don't want to go prematurely here. We did have news at 8:30, but I didn't mark it as anything significant, and really it didn't do much. Tomorrow is the big news. You know what? Today might be a trading range day just to get ready for tomorrow. You know what I mean, pandas? The day before FOMC, typically pretty choppy because the market's waiting. Quick look at the daily chart. Just a huge bull bar ending near its high. Always in long trading now on the daily chart. Weekly chart also always in long. Virtually no wick at the open and just explodes to the upside. So I'm thinking like Santa Claus rally. I don't know what to make of this. Avalon's a current contract 0325. Yes, it is. Make sure you rolled over 0325. Can you really say we're still within this channel here? Either we're right or we're wrong. One or the other. Okay, it blasts right through my order. Okay, here it is. This might be one of the few instances I actually want to reverse it if it doesn't work. One of the few instances I actually want to reverse it if it doesn't work. Because we have a trap. The 500 tick chart. And then we have a second inch short. Also a trap on the 2500 tick. We're just gonna finish it in one trade. How about that, pandas? Just one trade today. It's gonna be that easy. It's really gonna be just that easy, pandas. It's that easy. One of the few instances I actually want to reverse my trade here. One of the few times I actually want to reverse this, see what happens. I don't know if I want to reverse it with double here, but let's try double, see what happens. I usually don't like to reverse my trade. But in this instance, I feel like I have to try. It showed some promise there. It really did show a little bit of promise, didn't it? Just a little bit of a jerk down. But it's going to give us more than that, pandas. We need more. We need way more here. When did it roll? It rolled yesterday. Geo, good morning. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm looking for a big push down. I'm not getting anything, though. Looking for a really nice push down here if we can get it. Having a tough time breaking the previous candle's lows, giving me some reason for concern here. I wish it was just easy, you know what I mean? I wish it just flushed. It just tumbled down, I wish. Are we going to get it, though? Is it going to actually come to fruition? Who knows? Cannot break the previous candle's low here. Giving me reason for concern here. Lots of bulls buying it up, thinking this is a nice pullback for them to get it back up. Okay. I almost don't want a FAFO here. I don't really want a FAFO here because market's about to open. Really don't want a FAFO here. Getting the 1-to-1. Okay, nice little push down. I'm trying to look for the 1-to-2 with such a strong bear bar. You're thinking it's gonna hit the 1-to-2 pretty easily here. That's what you think. Until it does this, starts a FAFO. We don't want a FAFO here. Do not want a FAFO here at all. Just look for the 1-to-2, see what happens. I mean, it's such a strong bear bar. You're thinking there's going to be a little bit of follow through here. Market's opening in about 1.5 minutes. I hate to be in a trade during market open. Should I just come out break even? Should I just be happy with my profits here? Yeah, it's okay. We still haven't broke our threshold, so it's fine. You know what I mean, Pandas? We're still within our threshold, like, so all of this gain is not going to affect my threshold at all. One to two. Are we gonna get it though, Pandas? Got 1 minute to market open. Are we gonna actually get our 1-to-2 here? Be very nice. It doesn't seem like it wants to give it to us easily though. Right, now it's starting to overlap here a little bit. Unless it gives me like a 1, 2, 3 quad bottom, which is rare. Quad bottoms are not really a thing. By the fourth hit, probably break through. Especially when your 2500 tick chart looks like this, having a tough time to get above the 20 MA. Basically a upside down or inverted cup and handle.
Target filled.
Okay. Market's open. We got our 1-to-2, so you can get some more. We made that new low. See if we can get a little bit more here. Willing to hold it for a little bit. Nice little push down here. Extra push down. I really have nothing to worry about, right, Pandas? I really have nothing to worry about here. Okay, I'll just take on the next reversal up.
Target
I'll
filled.
take that too. Easy peasy. Are we done for today, pandas? Are we done for today? Should we just call it quits? We're up 1,100 already. Making up for all our losses in one single trade yesterday, plus more. Like we doubled our, basically doubled our profits. Goodness, are we done for today? Should we just turn it off? It's one of those rare occasions I was gonna reverse my trade, and it ends up working out very nicely. Just because the 2,500 tick chart looks, it's just confluence, right? We had a 2,500 tick chart, give me a second entry short, a failed second entry long on the 500 ticks, right at the exact same place. Wow, I mean this is continuing to go. I got a second entry short here. We're making a very strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart. I'm curious to see. Wow, it'll pop up. Very strong pullback here. I think I got a good amount of gains here. Like if it did this, I'm still in trade. I'm a little bit upset, saying, why didn't I just get my gains? Why didn't I just take out my gains? I just think it was a good spot. You gotta wait for the candle to finish on the 5-minute chart to see what happens. But what a good trade, right? What a good trade just right at the start. What a beautiful trade, pandas. Basically get our 1 to 2 here, and then a bit more. Strong pullback, but comes right beneath the 20 EMA again. Once you get a break like this in the 20 EMA, you gotta expect the next time it breaks above the 20 EMA that it's gonna reverse. Right? You break above the 20 EMA, basically this is what we call a gap, 20 EMA gap. When there's space from the bottom, the low of the candle to the 20 EMA, this is what we call a gap. Right? I guess you call it a bull gap. Or a, well, basically, yeah, an MA gap, moving average gap here. So the next time we get a gap, you can almost expect an actual reversal here if we get another gap like this. New low. Pandas, what's happening here? I mean, are we in a downtrend? Is that what kind of day it is today? Yesterday it was a full-blown bull trend. Now today's a full-blown bear trend. Is that just how it goes? Actually, such a nice push back up right back into our trend line. Pretty incredible. Okay, now let's see if we get another gap here. I may look for a reversal if we get another one. No gap yet, right? There's no space. Even though we close above the 20 man, there's no... Ooh, hello. Bouncing off our trend line once again here. 5-minute bar. First candle, 5-minute bar. Strong bear bar. See if there's follow through. We need to see if there's follow through. Could maybe get a quick scalp if we break the low. If we break this pivot low. Second just short off the trend line, I'm interested. Second just short off the trend line, I'm actually interested here. Jeez, can I get it? In this trade. Oh, I got crushed. I mean, we're off our trend line, 20 EMA as well. Downtrend. I felt like perhaps, maybe there was a chance to push down. I mean, we still might push down here. It just takes me out by the tick. You know what the crazy thing is? It's not the market doesn't even touch this. Doesn't even touch it actually. It took me out prematurely. The market doesn't actually touch this area. If you look at the high of this candle, okay, not I would have got taken out right there, but still. But pandas, it took me out. It doesn't. The candle, as you can see, the candle doesn't actually get up there. It missed by. It took me out one tick early. That's just insane. That's rhythmic for you, I guess. That's crazy. Bub sucks. Trading my new PA today, Panda. Let's get it. Congrats. Long time coming. I was wondering how that was going. Good morning, guys. Banali Hawk. Good morning. Turtle Toes. Good morning. Nathaniel Feather. Good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Avalon, Gio, Mawashi. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Let's get our bamboo. We're up 900. We're up 900. We took a... I thought it was an okay trade. I didn't think it was a worse trade. There's definitely some reasons to take this trade. No moving average gap here, as you can see. Sure. Let's go short. Okay, in this trade. I don't know if I want to really risk more here. I'd rather just take the hit and move on.
Target filled.
Alright, I'll take it. We're up, back. Kind of just made up the loss that we made here. I mean, it was just 10 points, huh? Alright. Easy come, easy go. Easy go, easy come, you know what I mean? Take, good morning. Smash that like button, D1. Good morning, guys. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat. Pandas, I cannot tell you the craziness. If you guys were here yesterday, I mentioned on my monitor, or I had some technical issues. My monitor, if you guys don't know, I have like a $1,500 monitor. At least it was that price when I bought it several years ago. And it's like the Odyssey G9 or G8 or whatever from Samsung. Ultra wide, super curve. I mean, this thing almost wraps around your head. Seriously. It's almost like virtual reality. But it's a very expensive monitor. But it has an issue. It doesn't turn on sometimes. If I turn off this monitor for an extended period of time, sometimes when I try to turn it back on, it turns on, but it's like a blank screen. And it has happened before, and it's super frustrating because the monitor is expensive. So I don't want to buy a new monitor. Obviously, I want to salvage this if I can. And then, lo and behold, Reddit saves the day. You will never guess what the solution was to fix this monitor. You will never guess the solution. Now, most of you guys will say, Panda, dumb Panda, turn it off, turn it back on, unplug it, plug it back in. Do a couple power cycles. Obvious thing to do when your computer is not working in some way. I did that about 10 times. And it did not work. I started to peruse the internet. And then I saw some articles. Apparently this is a big problem with this monitor. And there's like a bunch of threads trying to fix it. And I went through one thread, deep into a thread, and they like took apart the entire monitor, and then they try to replace every single part one by one with a working monitor. And what ended up happening, sorry, Pandas. What ended up happening was both monitors ended up to break. Let me tell you the solution. I stumbled across a Reddit article that says, the exact same issues, but what they said was get a blow dryer and blow the heat up the four corners of your monitor. And I said, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, why would I do that? Why would I waste my time doing that? That's just a waste of time. That sounds ludicrous. What did I have to lose, Pandas? What did I actually have to lose in trying this? So I get my Mrs. Panda's blow dryer. Blow the four corners. And lo and behold, the monitor turns back on. It just shows how amazing a place Reddit is. It just really shows Reddit has a solution to everything. And I mean everything. Goodness gracious. I was shocked. I was like, how in the world did someone figure this out? Like, who was out there using the blow dryer to heat up the corners of their monitor? What in the world? Why would anyone do this? And lo and behold, it worked. Looking for a 1 to 2 here. We're gonna get it though. I don't know. Ooh, it looks
Target
like
filled.
easy peasy. Pandas, we made max. We're already at max, and then you could take a little bit off with commissions. But pandas, you know what that means? We're jumping to sim. Should I do eval? Should I trade evals? You guys want me to trade evals or sim? Last time I tried to trade evals, I got destroyed. It's very hard to pass evals in one single day, like being super aggressive. I'll jump sim. I don't want to. Tomorrow's a big news day, and I want to save my evals to get a couple more PAs, or really a couple more past evals. Right? You can have like past evals and have them stored up. Which do I like? Which is what I like to do. This is popping up. Pandas, we made max. I mean, should we just like bask in that a little bit? Let's just bask in this moment. Yesterday we struggled, and I was negative $600 on a day, and there's just not much you can do about it. It was a tough day, and I thought I went into the right setups. And lo and behold, today, how many trades did I take today? I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades today. I took 5 trades today. But what did I say, pandas? I said there is a moving average gap here. The reason why I took this trade, we had a moving average gap. And I waited for the next moving average gap. And lo and behold, the next moving average gap reversed. What? I mean, it's literally what I just said. Like, I was literally telling the future. And that's exactly what happened. We are rocket. We're just a rocket right now. What a strong move. What an impressive move. I would have loved to be in this trade. I would love to have been in this trade. I'm a high school economics teacher, and I'm streaming this to my students today because it is more important than what the system has to offer. You are the best teacher ever. Can you imagine? Why learn anything the school has to offer when you can learn how to trade two-legged pullbacks? It was just a two-leggy, small risk, coming off the 20 MA after a moving average gap, another moving average gap here. 2 moving average gaps, has a chance to reverse. Ends up actually reversing very strong, actually. Reverse very strong here. This is a fail second entry short, by the way. Yeah, we got a strong bull bar to 5-minute chart. Trying to fill the gap. I mean, I believe with the daily chart, we are still just... Nothing's really stopping this from going long. Like, I just don't think this is going to go short anytime soon. Like, I mean, a couple days worth of bull trends it could actually happen. But like I said, today is a day before FOMC Eve, we'll call it. Like Christmas Eve, but FOMC Eve. And typically these days are a bit slow because everyone's waiting for the news. Tomorrow, I mean, I'm gonna try to get more evals. I'm gonna pass evals because tomorrow's Fed funds rate and the FOMC, which typically is big news. So. I mean, it feels good. I hit max. I mean, I just love the fact that I can just watch this and not worry about it. Yeah, it's a good place to be. It's a second entry long, but I mean, this is your signal bar. Do you really want to go long here? I guess some people do. Some people just want to go long here, and that's exactly what's happening. All right, let's jump on Sim. Let's see what Sim has to offer. Let's just see how many I can build up. Is 50 contracts enough? I hope it's enough. You know it's kind of scary. Sometimes I forget that I changed my contract, my ATM strategy, and I accidentally will make like, we're in. All right, we got to go for a 1-to-1 at least. One to one at least here. How should I break this up? Okay, the core will be 3. We'll get the 1 to 2 with this portion. We're flying high with the runners here. All right, this is my prediction, pandas. This is what I predict will happen here. And it seems like the very opposite is happening right now. We're not even close to making this dream come true. We're not even close, pandas. We're in fact down $19,000. No big. I mean, it's 50 contracts. Not that bad. Banana Hog sitting on his wings like I'm sitting on my paws. Panda, is it 2,600 or 3,600 for payout? For 50K account, 2,600. And remember, you can only pull out 500 if you want to pull. You know, if you want to pull out right at 2,600, you need to pull out only. You can only pull out $500. They made a new rule, but couple things about it, right? It's a little bit complicated. It's not. You need a safety net. They create a safety net rule. If you want to pull out minimum, which is 500, you can pull it out as whenever you want. But if you want to pull out more than that, then you need a safety net. The safety net rule is basically whatever you pull out, you can't go beneath the minimum you need to withdraw. So, which means on the 50K account, whenever you withdraw, you cannot go beneath 2,600. So if you want to pull out $501, then you have to be up at $3,100, $3,101, so you can pull out $501. If you want to pull out $2,000, then you need to be obviously up at 4,600. Then you can pull out 2K. And that lasts until like 3 payouts. And by the fourth payout, you can pull out as much as you want. Or 3 payouts, you can pull out max. Fourth payout, something like that, you can pull out as much as you want. They're trying to find traders who can consistently get payouts. I mean, once you fail once, why not try again? Pandas. If you haven't already watched Interstellar, take this opportunity to watch it. Mrs. Pan and I ended up watching yesterday on Netflix, and I'm telling you, you just cannot recreate that experience at home. Like this IMAX experience, Interstellar. Whoo! I'm telling you, Pandas, if you haven't watched Interstellar, you need to watch it. Right now, you have an opportunity to watch it on IMAX, and it's incredible. It's incredible. The wave scene. I don't know what scene is more impressive. The wave scene, Pandas. That scene was just insane. It was insane, and it was amazing to be able to see that again in the theaters. You all know what I mean when I talk about the wave scene. And I remember someone asked me yesterday, would I do what Matt Damon did? Put a false signal out there just so someone can save me. And after watching the movie, the agreement was they're gonna go and just sacrifice their lives. It was a one-way ticket. That's all it was. And so to answer the question, my answer would have been no. I would have just taken the sacrifice. Because that's what was agreed upon. Okay, this is not happening. Obviously. Alright. McConaughey beer. That's cool. I had no idea. Matthew has a beer company here near me in Dripping Springs. Matthew McConaughey, he's cool. I mean, I actually think he's a really good actor. He got kind of pitted to be in these like rom-com roles often, but honestly, he's an excellent actor. Great actor. I mean, he's pretty diverse, to be honest. Very diverse. I don't know what to make of this. It's like a bull flag of some sort. Hugh says Apex is just trying to not pay out as much money. I mean, I'm sure it's both and. How convenient that also does that as well. I'm sure it's both and. Bitcoin is exploding, pandas. Should I jump over to Bitcoin, see what happens? I know most of you are on the Nascraq. Should we take a gander? I always forget the symbol for Bitcoin. It's so random. Why can't it just be BTC? Like, yeah. I mean, it's like it's basically there for you. MBT. BT. That makes sense. I mean, it's exploding up. Let's see if we can get some trade here. Fails, I can enter short, perhaps, in this situation. I like that a lot. You basically got this breaker trend to new low here situation. You're above the 20 EMA on all the time on the 2500 tick chart. The question is, are we gonna even get it? It's one of those situations where, like, hey, trading sim, who cares? Wide stop. Okay. Ooh, scary stuff. But after watching Interstellar, like, I think this is maybe like my third time watching it, I didn't realize how, like, of much of the plot I didn't understand what the plot was. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, why are these what's going on? Why are these only one contract? What's going on? Why are these only one contract? We're reversing this sucker. Oh, we're in. We are in. Oh my, I can't get rid of these. Oh, Ninja Trader, why must you be so terrible?
Target filled.
All right, we got that one target. Oh, I can't even click it, so I can't even change it.
Target filled.
Okay. Cool. I wanted to change my targets, but I couldn't click any of the orders. Pandas, we made some bamboo. We're down 17,000 only now. It was a trap on the 2500 tick chart, which is why I wanted to reverse it right there. Trap on the 2500. Usually a pretty powerful setup. But yeah, I'm sure Matt Damon, the character, went to the planet with the same intention to sacrifice himself. But what happens after you're truly faced with the thought of living somewhere alone and dying there? Tough choice. I felt bad for him. I don't know what that is. What's happening here? I mean, the thing is, like, you have to consider, I guess he didn't know. Like, you know, what that would mean for NASA if they came to save him. What ended up happening because of that was, because he did that, they couldn't actually find the real planet. Right? They end up going to his planet because They felt like he had the most promise, since he was signaling to them that it was a viable plan to live on. And they said, why wouldn't we trust him? And I guess he didn't know what it would have cost them, you know. He just thought, oh, I can get off the planet. I can get off this planet if I just... Again. Going back to the one contract is insane. Like, you think I care about trading one contract right now when I just been trading 10 contracts on Sim? I guess he didn't know the cost. I guess he didn't think that was going to happen. He just felt like, if I do this, they'll come and just save me. Which I guess is a reasonable thought. So without knowing that if you did that signal, it would basically fail the next mission, you know, would you have put that signal up? Not knowing... Goodness gracious, man. I mean, Ninja Trader is just the worst. What is happening? Alright, we're good. I guess we'll throw this one in there too. It's one contract trade I have. Of course, we're looking for a new low here. Of course, looking for a new low. It's only 50 contracts though, fortunately. Such a high chance to touch this, like a 99.99999% chance to touch this line here. We can't let go of this trade. We're just so close to triggering it. Every tick, it's those chances are getting lower and lower. What in the world? Okay, lower high, like 99.99999% chance. You gotta love those odds. You gotta love those odds. You gotta love those odds. 99.9999% chance. Come on.
Target
the papa.
filled.
There we go. Come on, break even. Rest of the trade. Let's see if we get some runners here. Is today the day for runners? Is the question, though. Pretty strong move down, but okay, looks like we're gonna stop down here, unfortunately. I'm doing Patrick Weiland trading right now. We went to Patrick Weiland mode. This is the Patrick Weiland strat. The only difference is I at least show you where I enter. I at least show you that I entered here. And I'll have a random trade somewhere else. Just waiting. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, it's just going to take me out break even. I already made my bamboo on this trade, but I wish I could get a lot more. Wish I could get a lot more. Pandas, can you believe it? We're actually pot. Never mind, we're down. We're down 4K. This is $4,000, Pandas. No big. No big. No big. Are we reversing? Here's the question now. Pandas, quick reality check. We're up 1,500 on our actual accounts here. We're trading sim because we hit max. If you guys don't know what max is, basically there's a max amount you can make to stay within the 30% consistency rule. And for the 150K accounts, the 30% consistency rule means you can't make more than 1,500 on any particular day if you want to pull out or if you want to withdraw at the minimum amount you need, right? Which is $5,100. Once you make $5,100 of profit, then you can pull out at least the minimum. And so 30% of 5,000 is 1,500. So that's why we trade up to 1,500. We don't make more than 1,500. And that's kind of where I also make my stop loss per day based off that number. So around 750 or half of that. Like I'm willing to, you know, if I'm like basically it's a 1 to 2, right? If I'm willing to make 1,500, the max I should lose is 750. Half of that. Pandas, by the way, tomorrow's big news. Take advantage of BBM 80% off while it lasts. It ends today. And it just kind of happens to be right where news is tomorrow. So take advantage of it. I think it's gonna be big news. It's 2 o'clock tomorrow, 2 p.m. So I'm gonna take advantage of the deal, and hopefully I'll make some good bamboo. We made 1,500 in like 6 trades too. What was my record? My record today was I lost 1 and I won 1 and 1, but my win was so much bigger than my loss that it's completely worth it. 1 and 1, 1 and 2. I lost 1 here. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2. My record was 3 and 2, and I'm up 1,500. I mean, that's the numbers you want, right? When you have 1 more win than your loss, but you're up 1,500, you know you have good risk reward. You know you have good risk reward then. Mawashi Trade says, BBM, are you still trading the December contract? No. Everyone should be rolled over to 0325. If you're not rolled over, you're probably trading the worst market you could possibly imagine. Bob Sox says, so I need 30% of 4,600? I mean, personally, I think you should withdraw the moment you can withdraw. So for the 50K accounts, I would personally withdraw 500 if you can, right? Because at least you make up the money that you lost on your evals, and and you have money in your pocket. So I highly recommend to pull out as soon as you can. So I'm going to use 2,600 as an example. The most you can make on a 50K account is $780 to stay within the 30% consistency rule. If you want to withdraw at the minimum, which I highly recommend. I highly recommend withdrawing the moment you can, because there's no guarantees you're going to make it to 4,600. I'm not saying you're a bad trader. I'm just saying there's no guarantees for it. And it's better to protect your profits. So I recommend pulling out minimum at 2,600. So I would make 780 your goal. If you made more than 780 today, then congratulations. You're just gonna need a little bit more money in order to withdraw when it comes to withdrawal time. Second, just short on the 2,500 tick chart. Second just short 2500 tick chart here. On a downtrendy day. Not a bad setup. Not a bad setup at all. Not a bad setup. Altogether, we're up 800 on our accounts, which is good. I love it when they're all synced perfectly. We're up exactly $815 on every account. Something very satisfying about that. Five-minute chart, maybe turning into a limit order market, but hard to say right now. I mean, we haven't had much overlap. We have 3 overlapping bars here, obviously, but I mean, it looks like the market's moving a little bit here. It's moving a lot a bit. What a push, what a push, what a push. I mean, I guess I'll jump on Sim. I mean, I'm not trading my real accounts now. Okay. Look at that. Some nasty stuff right now happening. I mean, we are definitely in a downtrend, Panis. There's no denying that right now. But on the 5-minute chart, we are creating a wedge. 1, 2, 3 pushes down, which could signal a reversal soon. It could very much indeed signal a reversal. Very cool. Very good day for us today, Kenny. Very good day for us. Okay. The 5-minute chart, maybe showing signs of a trading range starting to develop. Maybe. We are making lower highs and lower lows, so just be careful. Okay. Now we're going long. We are going short. Limit order market, maybe? How confusing is that? How absolutely confusing is that? Bill 7. Good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, Panis, tomorrow is big news at 2 p.m. Don't forget, we got FOMC and Fed funds rate. How much more can you ask for? In terms of news. Hopefully you guys saw my post. I put a post up every week showing the news. What news I think will be big enough to pass, make or break your evals. Bill 7, no trading for me as I am on vacation in the Philippines. Such a formally written statement. As I am. Hence, I will not be trading today. It's a weird market right now. It's definitely getting choppy in my opinion. Honestly, you gotta be careful here. You're showing signs of some limit order market here. Yeah, it's getting tricky. It's getting a bit tricky. Definitely showing some signs of limit order trading here. I mean, I could try something cheeky like this. Thinking we're just making limit orders as we're going down. Of course, you need a huge stop.
Target filled.
Okay, we hit the first target. I mean, I'm just trading according to what I'm seeing. Market cycle right now is a limit order market. It's very clear in the 2500 tick chart, right, where we're basically just like retracing every candle, but in a downwards motion. Downwards direction, not motion. Whew, look at that. Little pop up here. I mean, bulls and bears are making money here. Yawarduno says, hey, Panda, greetings all the way from Germany. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. It's such a high chance to hit this. It's such a high chance to hit this target. Like,
Target
yeah,
filled.
I mean, it's such a high chance. Should we continue this pattern? I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right, Pandas? What's the actual worst that could happen here? What's the worst that could actually happen here? Just abiding by the market or the market cycle we were in. Super choppy limit order market.
Target filled.
Hit our first target. Wow, no idea what's happening. I'm surprised I didn't get stopped out there. Okay, I might have spoke too soon. Might have spoke too soon. I mean, we're just super choppy. Remember, today is FOMC Eve. So, trading price action like this is expected, especially on a day like today. I mean, What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? It's a super annoying market. The market just died. All volatility got just drained. And you gotta trade accordingly. I don't know. Sim is a good place to practice limit order markets. Sim is a great place to practice limit order markets. You can make a lot of mistakes and it's okay. Cool. No idea what's happening. All I know is that this market is not a market I like to trade. And I'm trading Sim right now. So I'm trading Sim because we hit max already on our actual accounts, our funded accounts. No reason to risk any of those profits. especially in a market like this right now. I could have came out break even at any point in time. Which may be something I should have considered. Power of the chop compels you. May the power of the chop compel you. May the power of the chop compel you. Pandas, hope you guys are doing well. I feel sorry for those who are trading this market right now. I actually do. I know how it feels to trade markets like this. Especially if you're desperate on tilt, where it's like you really want to make money today, and this is the kind of market you're getting. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. May the power of the chop compel you. Come on. Get to my first target, please. Bob Sox, I feel bad because this is your first day on your funded accounts. I feel bad for you. I mean, this is, like I said, it's FOMC Eve, and we're probably going to get some rocky price action.
Target
Because
filled.
Pandas! We hit our target. Unbelievable. I thought for sure we were going to get knocked out. For certain. I thought we were going to get knocked out. Why not? Let's go down here. See if we can make some bamboo. We're up 964 Pandas. We're down like $20,000. Was it like 20,000, something like that? 14,000, something like that. We were down like by a lot. And now look at us. We're thriving. We're thriving. Wow. All right. Pushing down, maybe. Remember the market cycle you're in. You're in extreme chop. Like extreme chop. Do not forget, Pandas. We're in extreme chop here. Oh, is that why? Maybe. Notice how far away we are from the 20 EMA, how long it's been since we touched it. Notice that, pandas. Recognize. You better reckon. We haven't touched the 20 EMA in a while. Ugh, what a day. I mean, just went to incredible chop here. I'm very thankful I made my profits early on today when we had movement. And glad I'm not trading this right now because this is painful. Absolutely painful. Like I mentioned, I felt like we were going to turn to chop when we saw price action like this. When you see price action like... How should I run? Let me just... This. When you see price action like this and like this, then you can consider that something like this might happen. It's just the market cycle is changing and it's turning to chop. Alright, pushing up. Could be a pretty strong push up. We do have that wedge on the 5-minute chart. 3 pushes down. That could lead to a reversal. At least back up to 20 EMA. It's reasonable. It's very reasonable to think that. I think the only setup you really take is a fail second just short here, though, if you want to consider that setup. Consider that happening. That's the thing about trading. It's either you're right or wrong, you know? Either you're right or wrong, or really wrong. Or really right. Could be a decent push-up here, pandas. Get ready. Yep. What a push up. The 5-minute wedge here. The fact that we couldn't come back to the bottom of this trading range here made me feel like we could have a strong reversal. Pandas! Also, 5-minute has a trading range indicator telling us we're in a trading range. We've been in a trading range way back here, since way back here. The market has been just toying with our hearts this entire time. Now we're getting this huge push up. I mean, it's not really an easy trade to enter in. You're not really thinking this is going to happen, especially when you have this. Like, it's very hard to time the breakout. Very hard to time the breakout here in this situation. But we made our bamboo, right? Bouncing off the top of this a couple times. Yeah, second inch is short, maybe? Pandas? You with me here? It's a little far away from 20 MA, unfortunately. It'd be hard to take this. Okay. Pretty strong push down. Okay, very strong push down. What in the world? What do I do here? I have no clue. Is there a delta indicator on Ninja? There's no delta. Huh? Is there a indicator that tells you? This is not easy. I'll tell you that right now. I feel sorry for anyone trading this right now. This is not easy at all, Pandas. I really do feel bad for anyone really trying to make money in this market right now. This is not easy at all. Whew. Okay. I don't know what else to do with this. We're making higher lows, higher highs now. Very close to the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Alright, Panis, I think that's it for today. Hey, let's recap what happened today. Let's go over our trades, and then we'll wrap it up. Pandas! Got our bamboo. Our record was 3-2. Our first trade that we took was a second entry long coming off this trend line and 20 EMA. Thinking a double or triple bottom here. But I ended up reversing that trade with the trap on the 500 tick and also the 2500, right? Ended up being a second entry short, also Pikachu trade on the 2500 tick chart. And look at how we had a tough time getting above the 20 EMA with a good looking signal bar, 2 good signal bars here to help us go short here, and we made some nice profit here on that trade with our runner especially. So that's the first trade here. Then I tried to go short here, second just short, thinking we're gonna go lower. Ended up getting punished here, but went short again, and then got my bamboo. So this basically was a wash. That was a wash, and went long here and made max. So we're up 1500. What can you say? I mean, up 1500. There's nothing you can do about that other than relax and hope for tomorrow being the same thing. The Knowledge Hub says, I had my headphones on, and whenever you say pandas, I get startled. Sorry about that. Pandas! Wake up! Alright, pandas, have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope yeah, you got your bamboo. One last time. Remember, today's the last day to use BBM for 80% off. Take advantage of it because tomorrow we have huge news at 2 p.m. And you can use it. You can use that news to your advantage to pass your evals in one single trade. That's what I do. That's how I get all my evals. So, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll see you guys then. With all that being said, pandas, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.